Y'all can't tell y'all.
Inside mango on some pimp shit, but ain't no kingdom. That's my lingo. Might come from the same town, but we ain't the same no.
So I'm just gonna share.
I'm just doing my thing.
I'm gonna just share.
Okay.
Because I don't want them doing too places.
Diamonds look like the rainbow. Marshall Lynch shit, you know what I came for. You know how the same go. Same old, same old. I got much sauce because I got a bankroll. Game in the chokehold. Me fuck a broke. My uncle always told me, Lewbo, that's a no-no. Been saucy all my life, now they see the glory. I'm just trying to make it like the ones before me. Ain't really have nothing, that's a different story. You should see us popping bottles while we get the story. I could do whatever cause it's saucy. Riding in this phone cause I'm saucy. She gon' give it to me cause I'm saucy. If I never took a chance, it would've cost me. Counting all these hundreds cause I'm saucy.
Hey, we back at it. We in the building. Y'all know how we do. We never sleep over here. Y'all make sure y'all go check this joint out. Lewbo Saucy. The video is fire. That's what I'm looking at right now. All y'all got to do is hit that YouTube up. Type in Lewbo Saucy. Saucy. The video is fire.
Money ever since my mama told me, boy, you just way too intelligent. Shit, now I'm in club fake, might hit G5. OJ shades on, I don't see guys. Shorty say,
hey.
Ass,
I'm on 2K.
got a fan club.
That's why.
Been saucy all my life, now they see.
I got 2K.
I'm just trying to make
What's the other tag? What's the other tag?
Right there. You got
nothing.
Which one for me?
Yeah, it was 2 tags you want to put on there.
Miss Ross Radio.
I could do whatever cause I'm saucy. I need this phone cause I'm saucy.
Radio.
She gon' give
Yeah,
it to
Angie
me
Be Real.
cause I'm saucy. If I never
Be Real, Real 5.
And all these hundreds cause I'm saucy.
You a mess.
I do what I want cause I'm saucy.
We've been waiting on this interview, y'all. Hey, what's up, Dade County? What's up, Atlanta? What's up, Detroit? What's up, wherever you are? Y'all know what time it is. It's your girl, Miss Ross. Got my girl, Angie B in the building. And the one and only, the only one, Lewbo.
What's up?
That joint you guys were listening to as we were coming in is one of his singles. Is that like a newer single, or that's just one you had already put out?
That's one of the, what I did was, it was a copyrighted fragment. Somebody copied the song, so I redropped it.
Really?
Yeah, somebody in Texas.
So you had to do that?
Yeah, I had to take it down.
Oh, wow. Well, listen, you guys make sure you going over to YouTube, check the video out. If you want to watch the video, we just got finished watching the video. I love it. Love the quality of the video. Let us know who did the video. Plug who did that video?
Who did the video? Cat named Face Off out of Las Vegas. Face Off.
I've heard that name before. He
fly back and forth and do videos out of town. He up and coming though. He do a lot of.
Because I've heard. I think I have heard of that name before.
He stay busy right now. Yeah, he did Lee Major video with Nicki Natural.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did a lot of people videos.
So listen, speaking of like different artists, you are a Miami native, or are you an artist that moved to Miami? Or are you from Miami?
No, born and raised.
Born and raised, Dade County.
Liberty City, baby. Dade County all day.
All right, Liberty City in the building. That's what's up. You know, I'm trying to get to know everybody in Miami.
I hear you. It's a lot to get to know.
Yeah. So I've been meeting a lot of people.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I'm super excited.
Right now.
Yeah, it is. And Miami doing their thing. There's a lot of talent. It's a lot of underrated talent.
Slept on.
Yeah, in Miami. It's ridiculous, to be honest.
Hey.
Because everybody, well, she not, look, y'all, she done decided to join us. Angie Be Real is in the building. Y'all know who it is. Angie, you want to say something to the people?
What's up? Dade County, Broward County, Alabama, Mississippi, New Orleans, Virginia. We all over. North Carolina, South Carolina. We got Lewbo in the building. Miami-Dade County 305 finest.
Ooh,
Yo.
Lewbo.
That's what I call him. What I call you? What I call you?
Lee, but it's
That's right.
Yeah,
Why you call him Lee?
I don't know why everybody listen. You know what? That happened at 1035 The Beat,
Why?
man. He was
Because
he was
it's-
real loud and proud. So he was like, Lewbo!
It's not
Because
it's not LEE, it's LEW.
There you
Hey,
go.
that's that Dade County. He know. He Lewbo to Dade County.
They don't change your whole day.
We gonna get on public school education.
Lewbo. Listen, do not here. This is not Lewbo. This is Lewbo in the building. The only Lewbo in Miami.
We in the building, though.
We know.
They know what it is.
So listen, Lewbo, tell us. So what's going on? Like what's to come? What's to expect? Let's talk about. First of all, let's talk about the song that put you on Miami's scene. What was your first hit record? Like your first song, everybody was like, okay, I'm messing with Lewbo.
I think honestly it was different dynamics because when I first came out, I did like a pop record, but it put me in like a top 40 type.
Okay.
Like it just had me doing shows more like in the space and stuff like that. But as far as the hood goes, I did I think RNF. I got a song called RNF, Real Nigga Forever, and it just showed a different dynamic to it.
Mm-hmm.
Saucy just showed that I was really more flexible.
Okay.
Because it's a more smoother record. It was easier to digest on the radio. So
when you dropped the RNF, like how long
I dropped
ago?
the same time.
Around the same time?
Saucy, yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
I dropped one for the streets, and I then dropped Saucy for the radio 99 jams and stuff like that.
So do you like your current projects now? You working on something now? Do you have anything out now, or you know because most artists right now they working on some stuff, but they ain't putting it out right now. They just letting people know it's coming.
I've been sitting on the. So I was originally supposed to drop my record January 2019.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna do it on my birthday. Whew.
No.
My heart dropped. Who I about to say? See, I knew it was something special about you. I'm January 28th, boy. I was about to say. Okay, I got a little excited.
I was really supposed to drop it on January 2019, but what happened is my mom ended up passing away due to suicide.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, and then it just kind of put me like in a writer's block. Like it just kind of like threw everything off. I just kind of was like just in a dark space. So I had to just get over that hump and figure things out, and then I got back to it. But then what happened is everything that I did is kind of was like it was in the space that I was in prior to my old girl, passing away. So I was kind of like, man, you know what? X all that. Let me just start off fresh because I'm in a whole different space. Like a whole lot of stuff happened after that. So I just like, man, you know what? I just made a whole bunch of new content. So I'm finna drop that project now. I actually lead to Mexico. I got a video next week in Mexico.
Well, how long are you gonna be down there?
Probably like 4 days.
Oh wow, that's got to be exciting.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited because it's my first international video.
I don't know if you want to say something.
I want to go on behalf of the radio station.
I mean, we booked. I'm gonna be there. Y'all can pull up though. We out. We partying. So we gonna party and we gonna do business. So
I got my favorite.
yeah. But we locked in.
I don't. She over
I
here.
look when I say that.
Yeah, she over there. You know what? You wrong with that. I know I got to get my priorities in order, Angie. But you gonna be going by yourself anyway. Take her. Let her go with you because I ain't gonna be doing this anyways. This is about to be her thing, Lewbo. She don't realize that. She being trained, groomed right now.
Yeah, but we, it's a good space right now, man. Everything going good. I just came back from Miami in the A weekend. I had a show up there, the Goon Bay Festival. That was good. I just had a show a couple of days ago at the Mint. So I'm just getting back in the rhythm of things and letting everybody know.
So you were in Atlanta when Greasy then was down there too?
Yeah,
because I know they had shows down there too.
Yeah. Greasy, Busta Free was with me. So
wow.
Yeah. He was in the car with me. It was good. I mean, one thing about it, when you go out of town, it was like anytime you go out of town, it's really Miami coming together.
Okay.
You know, because it's really we all who we know, so we stuck together. We all just kind of hit ball hard and was pushing our music in. Atlanta showed a lot of love, man.
I saw that. I saw you guys got a lot of positive feedback.
A lot of love. I ain't put up half the stuff because I really ain't want to make nobody feel too uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But it's really a shame, man. We went to King of Diamonds, Atlanta. And they played every song I got.
Really?
Release. They played every song I got back to back.
I wonder if my boy Magnum PI hosted that night.
Magnum PI. I'm not.
He's one of the King of Diamonds hosts down there.
Oh yeah.
He hosts.
One of my boys run a spot. He used to actually run Jay. He used to run a restaurant on South Beach, but he's from Louisiana. But yeah, I just crossed paths with him at the bar there. So it's U-Ball.
I saw the performance.
Yeah,
I didn't. I just saw the footage that Busta Free had put up when he was down there. I don't know what spot they were in.
Yeah, we was in. So the performance that I did was in the daytime, which was the Goon Bay Festival at the park.
Okay, the park.
And they had the after party at the club.
That's what I saw.
Yeah, they was at the club.
I saw the park when he was performing.
Yeah.
It was
good. It was Marvin Dixon.
Yes.
DJ Nash.
Because that's why Marvin was trying to invite us. Oh, we were supposed to go. Because we saw Marvin at Hollywood Live and he invited us.
It was sold out. They stopped letting people in. It was too many people.
Oh man.
It was crazy.
And we were supposed to go because Marvin did invite us.
I wasn't expecting that. It was like the line was like they couldn't let.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
But listen, you said you and Busta Free was together.
Yeah.
So what we finna be expecting? We finna be expecting a song with y'all too in the future, maybe.
We can do it. We spoke about it. It's really just timing. Because with that record that they got going on, shout out to him and Freezy and the Boogie record. That's getting a lot of momentum.
They getting a lot of momentum.
They keeping him busy, and then me, I'm working on my project, and I'm moving too because I'm in the studio recording. I'm out of town doing the video. I just did a record with one of Capitol Records artists. He a singer from LA. So I just got a lot going on.
So speaking of records, and I'm glad you said that. Yeah. So are you independent? You signed to a label? Do you want to be signed to a label? I know a lot of artists getting away from that, but what's your take on that? Like signing to a label?
I think with me, it's really more so. I think it got to make sense. As of right now, I'm not signing any label. I don't have any management. Everything is just done off of, who know me, hard work, and what they see, and they reaching out. But am I open to it in the future? Yeah, I'm open to it in the future, but it got to make sense. A lot of people signing the situations, and then they regret signing to it. I don't want to be in a situation where I sign to something and I'm committed to that, but I'm unhappy. A lot of people is making decisions because they in a financial bind, and they really signing for financial help.
So what do you say about that? Like, if you could honestly give an artist advice, let's say an artist hurting for money, what advice would you give her in regards to taking a deal that's not so good?
I mean, my thing is if being smart enough to understand that being an artist, especially independent, it takes a lot of finances. If you don't have the financial means to invest that money into yourself properly, then you need to be finding sponsorship and finding, that backbone financial support to get behind you without a long-term commitment. Even if you do have a short-term commitment, you just don't want to have your whole career off the beginning, signing over any revenues you make to somebody else.
That's some good advice.
Yeah.
Because I have heard a lot of artists getting into some crazy situations.
Yeah, usually their first most big artists, their first contract is like shitty, and then the next contract is where they get their money at. But that's because that was a different time now. Like with the internet and stuff like that, I don't even think record labels gonna be around. Yeah,
I was gonna say that. It's like how I want to know what they're gonna do to stay relevant, because everybody's seeming to use, like you say, this internet thing is a beast.
I think it's really more. I think they really end up probably be being more like business partners, more so like distribution deals. You understand? What I'm saying?
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Because if you look at most of the artists that's coming right now, like A&Rs, when they come holler at you, the first thing they want to look at is who is your following.
Yeah,
how
your
many
numbers.
You got, how many interactions. They want you already ready. And then they're gonna come sign you. So all they gotta do is put their machine behind something that's ready. But they're not taking the time to build nothing up no more. Those days is over.
So what do you think about these up and coming artists, like the younger artists coming out? You know, I hear a lot of people critiquing their music. A lot of people think it's garbage. Like, what do you have to say about the younger artists coming out?
I mean, I look at it like this. You know, the type of music that we made in my generation coming up, the generation before that, you know, they didn't appeal to it. Mm-hmm. You know, and probably before that generation didn't appeal to it. I think it's just, you know, identifying that, you know, the game is changing. And really at the end of the day, it's really more money in the hip hop game than it's ever been because of social media and all the different type of platforms that are for artists to directly get money. You know, you see now you got Instagram now that's paying you if you get so many, you know, views and followers.
I heard that. How's that work? I mean, I know somebody told me that. I'm like, really? Yeah. Instagram is paying you like YouTube, right?
Yeah, right. So you put your EIN number and all your information, your business information and stuff in there, and they'll pay you. You got to put your information
for music.
Yeah, you got to have a business page, but yeah.
Also, then you have to convert your IG over to a business page. Right. So anybody, you know, listening to this interview, he just gave you guys a jewel, but you have to have a business IG to be able to collect money from your views.
That's correct.
Okay.
I mean, you know, at the end of the day, if you look at most of the young rappers, a lot of these young rappers making more money than some of these old school rappers.
They are,
and that's a lot of times because of the internet.
And I'm like, how? Like, and some of these rappers, I never even heard of them. It's like they just whoosh. They hear it's like, who are these people?
Because them kids, they know how to work them phones.
That TikTok,
the phones all day. You know, the TikTok.
And that TikTok. Oh my goodness.
Get creative with it, and it's an influence on the younger generation. The consumers is the 17, 18, 19-year-old kids. Those are the consumers. You ain't finna have it. Ain't the parents and the 30-year-olds really the big fans. It's the kids.
Yeah, it is.
And that's who they get.
So if you had an opportunity to collaborate with an independent artist locally, maybe a major artist and one of the younger artists, give me 3. Which ones wouldn't mind getting on?
I'll give you 1.
3 of each. So locally, Miami local. Which Miami local artist you wouldn't mind collaborating with, and that you would be like, look, I gotta get on a record with this guy or this girl
because you know it's gonna blow.
Yeah.
Well, because I know it's gonna blow.
Because you know that artist hot. Like, look, I want to get on this record,
and we gonna sound good. I know we can make some shit.
So who is that locally?
Because
I know it's hard. It's a hard one. There's a lot of good artists in Miami.
I mean, honestly, I would never get on a record with an artist just saying I know it's gonna blow, because any record I feel like I touch I feel like has that. You gonna make it do what it's gonna do. Make it do what it do. You know, to me, it's just more so of me being a fan of their music, but also seeing if it complement, you know, my style with their style. Because a lot of guys do songs together
and it don't fit.
Right. So I would say probably Young Flock. Young Flock. He Akon artist.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
and he's a Miami local.
He's in Miami.
He from Miami.
From Miami.
Really? Well, look him up, Young Flock.
Yeah.
He just put me on to another artist.
Him or either 9-3 Purpose. My boy 9-3 Purpose. They both.
Oh yeah, 9-3 Purpose. Now I interviewed him. That boy right there. Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, they kind of like in the same.
He's hot.
They kind of in the same style.
I want him to come back. I interviewed 9-3 Purpose when I had the station in Pembroke Pines.
Okay. Yeah,
he was hot.
We supposed to. We probably did record like so many times. Like I said, man, it's
timing is everything. When y'all come together, it's gonna be hot.
We spoke, we support each other. It's just timing. When you want to go, I'm booked and busy. Like, you know, if it weren't for this, I'll be preparing, getting ready to get everything together.
I'm glad you took the time to do this.
Yeah,
you know,
it's different because
you're gonna get busy.
You don't got no team. And you doing everything hands on, you take a lot of my time up.
I was just going
to
say
if I got a team, I can focus on doing other music and stuff like that. But me, I'm in charge, so I got to make sure the business in order first, and then we rock it like that. But
so Young Flock, for the local artists, the signed major artist, the one that's signed to a label.
Sign major, I gotta go with Ross, man.
I was gonna say Ross. I was gonna say Ross. I knew he was gonna say Ross. I knew he was gonna say Ross.
Because everybody
that's my baby,
right?
Because I look at it like this. It ain't been no the level of success that I want is what Ross got.
Ross got some success.
Nobody else, maybe besides Flow Rider, but I feel like I can relate to Ross more just off of the story, his story.
Yeah.
Just the big nigga with the beard. We a lot of people, you big and beard, you Ross, but we don't look nothing alike. It's just the fact that
the persona.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I would definitely do it with Ross because I feel like
Ross, you talk to him,
we know of each other, but it's kind of like I see you niggas like I'm watching you, like you know what I'm saying. I get a lot of those. I get a lot of I'm watching. I see you keep doing your
But
thing.
that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, but it's like you watch, you see the nigga come on.
No, because you just said timing.
Yeah.
I feel it. Listen, I ain't.
It's gonna be a record where he gonna call Lewbo. That dude Lewbo be great for this joint right here.
Listen, at this point,
good timing.
Right now, I'm not even worried about no features. I'm just worried about the fans identifying who Lewbo is.
Yeah.
So I don't want nobody
creating your own lane. Yeah, right. You in your own lane.
So Ross, Flock, and what was the other category?
The newer ones, like the ones that they just pop up. We never heard of them. Somebody that just you never heard of them, but they hot now. The younger ones.
I don't really know who.
Okay, so let me ask you this question: would you ever do a record with somebody like what's his name? Nas, not Nas, the new Nas.
Oh, Lil Nas. Oh, you're talking about mainstream?
Yeah, Lil Nas. Like, would you ever try to do a record with somebody that's not within what you do?
Listen, I look at it like this. You don't know what half these supposed to be gangsters doing in their bedroom anyway.
You better
see what I'm saying?
Because you got a lot of people like, I ain't gonna get on a record with no Lil Nas.
At the end of the day, I understand it's entertainment and that's his personal life. And I'm trying to make music. If we can make a good record together, the kid make good songs.
Yeah, he do. He's a good artist.
He been trolling with the videos, but I think he's doing it to prove a point, just to be like, I can have the success and still be me.
Be me, yeah.
In the industry where everybody was always so scared to come forward, whether it's football, basketball. Now you got all these openly gay players. The first gay player ever just admitted who played NFL.
Yeah, I saw that.
He just came out and said he gay.
Yeah.
Now, you think he the first gay player?
No.
That's a lot of them.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
that's a lot of them.
It's just making people they a little bit more comfortable being open, being themselves.
So you don't have a problem. So that's good. That's real, and that's keeping it real.
I have family members that's in the same situation.
Yeah, that's
so
real.
Like, for me to have a problem with them, I would have a problem with my own family.
Right. And see,
and I don't, I love my family regardless of what they, what they sexual preference is.
See, you're not hypocritical. You got a lot of people. It's like everybody got a gay person in their family.
Yeah, my arguments that I've had about it was just about forcing it on other people. Just just do your thing. That's all. Just live your life and do your thing. We don't have to force agendas. We don't have to
just do you. Yeah, just do you.
Do you live your life, have fun.
That's what's up. I like that. So the up and coming project is coming. When can we expect it?
Man, I want it out real soon.
Is an album EP or just a single? Because everybody focusing on EPs, I see, and people dropping out, singles. It's EP, okay?
Yes, EP.
Explain to people what the difference between the EP and the album is.
So the EP, and so really most people been doing mixtapes.
Yeah.
And then you got EPs is really more less songs, less original songs, and the albums are usually has more songs on there. So usually EPs you'll see about 8 records on there.
Okay.
6 to 8 records on there. But it's just really more. It's just really less songs.
Oh, I wonder, why do you think most people? What's the purpose of the EP? Like I know what the EP is, but I never understood. Okay, what's the point? Why not just do an album or just
the revenue? Because it account because a lot of cats don't. You ever seen somebody you heard all their music before? Then you heard this is their first release. You like, damn, this is first album. But what they do is like if you drop an EP, that actually count towards your revenue sales. You know what I'm saying? As versus mixtapes and stuff like that only count for streams. You see what I'm saying?
Also, mixtapes are not even considered albums.
No, it's just a mixtape. Because you could take, because you don't have to worry about copyrighted fragment or anything. You could take somebody else's beat.
Because it's for promo purpose. You're not supposed to make no money off of it.
You can't get paid off of the streams.
And they don't, but that's not a copy. That's not, how is that not a copyright infringement?
It depends on some of the, it depends on some of the records also. Like some of the records they have, like you can actually lease that record and you can only get a certain amount of streams before you profit it. Like it's
but when you profit, you got to break the
like
producer
for example, let's say So let's say for example, I get a record and I just grabbed this record and I just leased it. Meaning I don't own it. I just leased it.
Mm-hmm.
So that means I leased the record and I put it on my record. That lease, that contract that I got might have, they might say, okay, you can get paid for up to 2,000 streams. Anything got to 2,000 streams, they get a percentage or they get a cut or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So that's why you see when a lot of cats, they say they don't exclusively own a record. So when they get the record, they don't exclusively own that track. So what happens is now they in a position where you got a hot record, like what his name was, Chingy.
Yeah,
he went through that experience. So when you don't exclusively own the record, you put yourself in a position where you're getting the fame, but you can get a lawsuit behind it.
Cedric is on the streaming live.
Hey, Cedric, Tish.
He said it's good when brothers understand not to rush into contracts and not sell out for peanuts. It allows them to keep control over their brand.
All right, so Cedric was agreeing with you on the comment in regards to the business part.
Yeah,
I guess Misha was saying Lil Baby. Maybe that was that like to come up.
Lil Baby hard right now. Look, I mean, who wouldn't do a song with Lil Baby right now? But me, I just wanted to do it for Ross because it's kind of like I feel like soon he gonna stop doing music. So
you think so?
I mean, think about it.
Because it's Snoop. Is Snoop still doing music?
He's still doing music, but they do music. They do music
every night.
They push out to promote their business. The liquor. They drop a new flavor. They drop a record.
Okay.
But I mean, I just feel like eventually, Ross in his 40, almost 50 years old.
I guess. I mean, I thought I didn't think they ever would stop.
50, 50, almost 50 years old. So these cats been out for years.
But they got business too, so they good with that.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like it's passing the throne. You know what I'm saying? I want the throne. I want the throne.
All right, Ross, pass the torch.
Ross need to put Miami on the map.
Pass the torch, Ross.
Take over the music industry, man.
Yeah, because Ross, you know what?
Man, we'll take over. Ross need to make it happen.
But you know what? I'm not from Miami, but I'm from Central Florida. But my thing that I noticed, how come most of the artists here in Miami don't seem like they passed the torch? Like they still holding on to it. Everybody still want to hold the title. Nobody. It's like, when are y'all gonna let it go? You know what I mean? Like I noticed this, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not from Miami. It's like I'm looking at these artists. Like, okay, now y'all done reign for a couple decades. When are y'all gonna respectfully step to an artist in Miami and say, look, man, I see you working. I'm finna pass the torch and back that artist, push that artist, and let them represent Miami in every state.
That's how it's supposed to be.
What is the problem?
But the funny thing is, when you look, you know why she say that? Because when you look at other states, those dudes who got what they got, with their success out of the game, they do that to the next. They almost proudly say,
yeah,
hey,
they are
it's
proud.
The next one coming up.
No, they are proud.
But with us, because Miami, I was in the studio with a major record label. I ain't gonna put them out there, but the major record label said that Miami, they're the bottom of the totem pole.
What?
They don't take us serious with music because they say they use Miami to test they records. But the market down there, they say, it's a Miami record. Think about all the hot music that's been made out of Miami. All the legendary songs, pretty much locally, it don't pass a certain part.
It don't. Reach.
Is it in Washington? Is it in Minnesota?
Nope.
Kentucky?
Yeah. Nope.
You got to look at that type of stuff. So the reason that these guys don't pass the torch is because a lot of these artists that's been in the game for years, they ain't got out the game what they feel they needed to get out the game. So they but why punish the next artist who got what you didn't have, or you didn't get it? It's like it's done. The boat done sail. You mean like just pass the torch? But let somebody else do it. But what I'm saying is you got to have an established torch to pass.
I see what you're saying.
Like somebody like Ross, when he decided to hang it up, like you see, he just vouched for the Boogie.
Boogie, yeah, he busted the
But
freedom.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, and he said a Miami style. But what I'm saying is, Ross, he's established. He don't need the music. A lot of these artists, they don't have who that's all they have is that reputation as being popular known. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like
Yep.
they still getting booked. How many older rappers that's in their 40s, 45, almost 50 years old, been in the game, and they still going club to club because what else they got going on besides that?
I know, but okay, but my thing is, I think Miami has a great example, Ross. So it's kind of like in regards to the business, in regards to how Ross got out and crossed over, because Ross everywhere.
But they not Ross. though.
Ross music ain't in a box. Like nobody's like saying that's just Miami music. Everybody know Ross.
Right, but what I'm saying is Ross and them are two different entities, is what I'm saying. Ross got millions. These guys ain't got millions. Ross got businesses, franchise.
But when did he
got
establish that? Before his career or after?
No, you're not gonna establish that until you get the money because it takes money to invest into those careers. But you also have to be hot enough to be an influence to make those other businesses such a success. So what happens is these guys they didn't get their music internationally or nationally big enough to where they got the millions. I'm pretty sure they would take the money and go get Wingstops and stuff too. But their music didn't identify like Ross is. Ross don't have the same type of records like a lot of these other guys got. They a lot of their records are geographic records. It's hot, but it's only hot in this demographic area.
Yeah.
So other cats can't relate to that. Ross make more universal records.
He does.
And that people can relate to in California.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And also that made him do more records with other artists in different cities.
But that's what I'm
and
saying.
builds a bridge.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Like with the example, okay, they see how Ross did it. So why not take the blueprint and try to? I mean, are they stuck in their ways? Are they just like, nah, I'm not gonna do that type of music?
No,
or they just don't got it. You know what I mean? Like, can you not be commercial?
Think about it. It's not even just being commercial. I tell people this, right? They say they want artists. I made this point. They said they want artists to make universal music, but half of these artists ain't really been nowhere.
Yeah.
So how do you want somebody to make a record that sounds something where everybody can hear it when all they know is the Miami lifestyle? Half of these niggas ain't been to Orlando. Most of them only been to Orlando or maybe at the furthest Atlanta. You think they've been to Tennessee and Texas and California and New York?
Nope.
Most of them don't.
So why is that? Why do you think that is?
Because Miami is all they know. What they have to have a purpose.
So you think it's the mindset then?
No. They have to have a purpose to get out of town. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
so they don't?
Obviously not, right?
Because that don't make sense to me. Like, you don't have a purpose to want to better your life.
No,
I mean, you don't have a reason to want to get, do something different and elevate.
Right. So what I'm saying is, look at it like this, right? If I'm hot in Miami and they paying me, let's say this artist got the hardest record in Miami, they paying me $4,000, $5,000 show in Miami because it's the hardest record in Miami. But if I go to Tennessee, they probably only give me $500. Where you gonna do the show at? You going with the money.
That's right.
So what they do is they say, okay, well, shit, I'm hot in this region. I'm gonna hit all these clubs in this region. That's gonna pay me the $5,000 instead of saying, listen, I'm the hottest in this region. Let me find who the hottest in Tennessee region. Let's make another hot record together.
That's right.
And we could build that bridge until I start getting that.
Now, that was a strategy. See, that's what I'm saying. That's a strategy.
But when you look at Miami artists, we don't have a lot of feature songs with people outside our demographic area.
Nope.
You'll see Piccolo with Buster Free and Buster Free with Ball Greasy and Ball Greasy with YD and YD with Lil Dread. But you don't really see, when you notice the other generation, that young generation, you see the Lil Baby with the 4-2 Dub with this one and that one. That's Detroit,
so they all
Atlanta,
in
the Texas, ESTG, that's Kentucky.
Yeah.
It's more of a broader connection. Yeah.
Okay.
Down here we kind of
all right, he put me on some stuff.
That's when we had a guy here from Mississippi. Remember, we was asking him, would you collide with somebody?
Yeah.
We had somebody
he said he would. He said he would.
Yeah, he would because Mississippi is a smaller market.
Yeah.
But Miami not a big market for music. They come here to party, so they don't respect us on as a music industry. The celebrities come here to shoot the videos and party and spend the money. So while we ain't down here in vacation mode, we ain't really trying to make no record with you. We might be cool with another rapper who from Miami just to be cool and have access to your hood, and we could be down on Instagram. But how many records, how much business do y'all got together? And that's what you got to look at.
That's right.
That's
We don't really got a lot of that.
Somebody made some comments
What did it say?
over here on the phone over there. I can't see
You
it.
see that?
Mm-mm.
It's Gary E. Brown says, my friends tell me that they don't understand what you're saying when you rap. And then somebody else, I think I am in Philadelphia, like the Miami style. I like the Miami style, bring Miami to Philadelphia.
Right, but see, I don't identify with one type of record. Like I have a Caribbean record where I did a show in Turks and Caicos with Shansia. You know, I lived in California, I lived in Louisiana, so I seen things so I could relate and talk about different things.
So your style and your flow of music is diverse,
right? Because I have that information because I've been around. But if I've only been in Liberty City all my life, it's hard for me to have a broad category and topics to talk about if I haven't been outside of that.
Yeah, and if you're not from a specific geographic or hood, and if you don't know the lingo, you're not going to understand what a rapper is talking about because you don't understand what's going on. Because me being in Miami, it's a lot of times I have to ask Angie what you talking about or what that mean, or because I can't relate to Miami language. I don't know a lot of the slang.
Right.
So when I listen to most rappers, I usually be like, what do you think? What that mean?
Right.
Because I do because I like it, but I don't understand.
Right.
So I'm thinking that's what most people are saying. Like they don't understand because they can't comprehend the language.
Right.
It comes with learning the market.
Right. But see, a lot of times, I mean, with my music, I don't know what they say. They don't understand. I speak English. I don't.
He said I
don't
speak
speak this young.
Yeah, he don't be like.
I don't speak that young
You can
blicky with
understand
the
what's coming out his mouth.
smoking ops like.
Yeah,
that's for the.
But I think that's what they're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Just like when you just said smoking ops, they don't know what that means. So that's why they like.
So
they don't understand what he's talking about.
Some of the Miami artists.
Yeah, because he's speaking his language.
But a lot of artists talk like that because they do research into that. Half these kids ain't been to Chicago. That's Chicago terminology.
And I would have never known that because I don't research Chicago.
If a kid is 20 years old, he's a rapper. He's never even been on a plane before, and he knows the terminology and lingo of somebody in Chicago. The only way he know that is the influence of Chicago rappers,
and you got to research it.
So so they look on YouTube and they know all this Lil Durk and they know all these King Von, and they look into these stories.
I don't.
And then they look at the videos and they see the history,
and
then they see the lingo, and then they use it in their songs.
But that's true. You gotta research. Either you're gonna have an interest to want to know. If not, you're not gonna understand. Because to be honest, I ain't even ashamed to admit it. I never even knew who King Von was until he died.
Right.
My daughter was crying, upset. I didn't know who this guy was.
He's outside your age bracket.
Like, I'm 44. I'm like, I don't know who this kid is. My daughter had to come. What's going on?
He's young enough to be your son.
Is that your friend in school? I was like, what's going on? What happened? She's like, no, he's a rapper.
Gary said something else to you. Y'all have to excuse us. We reading off of Facebook and IG online as well.
So Gary said, I'm from Miami. I understand it. My friends don't because you speak with a southern accent.
Okay.
I speak with a southern accent.
People think I guess.
Hey.
Gary said he understands because he's from Miami.
That's what it is. But I mean, like I'm saying, I don't have two records that's the same. So it depends on what record. Like Saucy don't sound like R&F. Just like R&F don't sound like Never Switch. Like when you listen to my records, you would never hear two of the same type of styles. You understand what I'm saying? It's you can't digest.
I understand. I completely understand.
I might make a record that's just meant to be played more so in the office and take one, and then I might make Saucy just specifically for radio, 99 Jams, 103.5 The Beat. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just more so just knowing what the crowd is.
Well, I like it from listening to Saucy, and that's not even one of your current records.
Saucy is the single out right now.
Oh, okay, it is.
I just dropped the video in June.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
And I like the quality of the video. Right, that's the first thing I said before I even heard the song.
That's another thing too. Like a lot
video.
of artists don't invest into themselves. You know
that
what I'm
video
saying?
is
You
nice.
see a lot of videos. The quality of it, the song might be good, but the quality is so bad it makes it hard for you to digest. Like Ross said it himself. He was like, man, if I see an artist and his appearance, his just his whole style is dripping. He got that swag. He was like, even if the record is bad, I would probably try to hear another record that he got just off of the presentation. But some of these kids, they look so. The presentation is all wrong, but the music be good. It's like, I can't even look at this.
Because
it takes away from it.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know it was that important.
You need to repeat that again because I don't told that to a lot of them.
Yeah, because
you can't be cheap, man. You gotta make sure your music is mixed right. Like even the mixing. If you take it to a club and it's not mixed properly, they'll never play if they play that loud and it sound terrible, them DJs
they gonna cut it.
Yeah, so you gotta invest into yourself, and a lot of artists don't like to invest into themselves. So
wow, don't shortchange yourself. Don't don't cheat yourself.
Your appearance is important.
You gotta carry yourself right.
Yeah. Well, look, I enjoyed you. Before we go, let them know how they can find you.
Yeah, y'all can check me out on all platforms. It's Lewbo Music, LEWBO Music, and that's on all platforms: Twitter, IG. Just one word, Lewbo Music. Y'all check me out.
All right, listen, y'all heard him. We had him here first, WMRR. All right, we got the footage. We got proof that he was in the building. So y'all make sure y'all go follow him. All right, copy his music, download, stream, do whatever you got to do to support Miami's finest.
Straight up. Y'all tap in, man. Listen, y'all start. Hey, listen, man. Also, man, y'all artists, man. Y'all listen. Y'all build bridges, man. Y'all don't be scared to reach out to the next man. There's enough money for everybody to get this money together, man.
Absolutely.
But you want to build these bridges and build these connections because you never know who are going to turn out to be who. And now you already a part of that situation because you done built a relationship with people. So
absolutely,
man, step outside the shell, artists. Step outside your city, man. Leave your city, wherever you from. Leave your hometown and go see what's up, man. I do shows out of town. They be pulling on my shirt and everything, man. It's just remarkable. It's like night and day. It's crazy. So, man, y'all get on the road, and a lot of cats ain't even giving this type of information out. But I don't mind at all. Like I said, there's enough money in this game for everybody. So, y'all get on that road and build on relationships with people, man. And y'all will be all right.
I have one question before you though.
What's up?
I got one question. Would you mind doing a song with a female artist?
Of course. I mean, who wouldn't?
Okay.
Who wouldn't? I mean, you got to. I mean, that's getting into a female. You got to do a song. I feel like you want to do a song with everybody. I got a song with a Latino artist. I got a song with island folks. Those are different markets. You do a song with females, ladies be more enticed into the records. You can't just make shoot 'em up, bang bang records all day. You got to make something for the ladies.
Yeah,
the ladies is your biggest consumer. These niggas ain't really buying nothing. So
that's right. We support
make a song for the ladies, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you see how I work for Major 9 and Greasy.
Hey, okay.
Greasy find him a record. He ain't stop eating coochie on songs yet.
Oh my goodness!
Now, what song you want to play? What song you want to hear before we go?
You put RNF on. Show him some Southern lingo. What he talking about?
Okay.
All right.
Put the Lewbo and put the Never Switch. Put Never. No,
Never.
Yeah, it's in the same video. Hey, Never.
Switch.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. There you go.
Yeah, I do. I did it right?
Yeah, that's it right there. First to talk.
All right, so you wanna give us this introduce this song while we take it out, guys. He's going to leave you guys with a jewel. All right, so go ahead and
y'all check this out, man. This is my record, Lewbo, Never Switch. Y'all check that video out right now. And are enough, man. Real nigga forever. Y'all check that out. Let me know what y'all feel about that video. Yo.
There y'all have it.
Since y'all ain't online, I guess I'll let y'all see it from here. Hold on.
Oh, you want me to blow it up?
Drake squad to be with me, I ain't that type of nigga. Saying about watching your head bust excited niggas. I'm the type of jumping crowds and put the fight in nigga. Gotta be careful what I'm saying, fans and dying niggas. I told my mama to pray for me, I'm hellbound. They say them niggas sleeping on me, told them lay around. I'm from the city, get real niggas and play around. Soon as they let me in the game, I better lay it down. The dog eating white stuff and get fucked nigga. And it's a dirty game and I ain't one for trusting niggas. I never rob and never hustle, never bust with them. So if you don't see a nigga around me, I don't fuck with him. I came up on 43rd down the street from Buddha. They call me Young Steve Kirby, bitch, I keep a shooter. And ain't no running from the beach, you know I'm running through you. Go fuck around and get you killed, nigga, let me shoot. I thought this bitch a couple times, they got a mind gone.
Charlie, you want an autograph?
Yes, when they rap stone. If you ain't got an automatic, when you time wrong. And I ain't walking in no club and let my eye know.
I got my vaccination, nigga. What you want to say?
And now I'm fucking on these niggas or these hoes, cause nowadays these niggas counterfeit. I can never switch up on the dog. Pause. I can never get down with the law. Pause. I can never switch up on the dog. Pause. I can never get down with the law.
This R&L coming in.
Oh, this one is R&F coming in. Okay. So it's a 2-1.
Yeah.
It's 2-1.
Yeah.
You gotta let them know what's coming up, because they gonna be like, what's going on?
I gotta do is watch it.
One spot, one pot, baking soda, mix it up, one drop, one block, non-stop, run up on me, all you heard was one shot. I'm hot, y'all not 36, bag it up, bar rocks, car shots, hard knocks, middle finger in the air, fuck off. Niggas trying to act where I've been, no one ever want to see me win. They done let the lion out the den, I'm feeling like I'm fresh about the pen. Hope the Lord forgive me from the sin, but I still squeeze that bitch again. Haters ain't wanna let me in, guess they like pissing in the wind. Say they 100, but they tell it. If I'm jammed, then I'm belly. Most of these niggas really jealous, so I don't buy the shit they sell it. Fake code, fake rolls, yellow tape, Draco, case closed. Young nigga peso, birds only move when I say so. Standing on this couch, sipping lit, diamonds only looking like a lid. Stacks on my
That's
pocket
hot.
like a brick.
Okay. We see you. Y'all heard it. Lewbo doing his thing. Y'all make sure y'all go on over to YouTube.
Yeah, y'all
Cop that video.
Yeah, y'all fuck with me. I'm we working right now, man.
He
taking
hot.
over Dade County, man. Taking over the city. But yeah, I'm next up, man. It's time for new representation in the city, man. And them niggas had their chance, man. It's time for some new blood in
Lewbo
the
up
city.
next.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
listen, y'all know the phrase WMRR Radio, the new wave. We live, all the way live. Got my girl Angie Be Real in the building. Y'all know what it is. WMRR, Miami's new #1 for music, news, and talk. Angie, I'm gonna need you to, be saying
And we will
that.
soon be #1.
We are #1. We already #1.
You said the new #1.
The new #1. Because who was the #1? 99 Jams, 103.5 The Beat. We the new #1.
There you
Like we
go.
#1 too.
Okay.
We the new
You're
#1.
There you go.
Like we up there.
You gotta claim it.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
right.
See,
Go we is.
that's right.
I told DJ Nasty we coming for that
Oh
ass.
yeah, we coming for that ass nasty.
I done told him
We recruiting.
Nah, he can stay over there. I got my
She said
DJ.
he can stay over there.
My DJ gonna shut it down.
Don't
And
even
he going on at 12 o'clock.
and don't even give it away right now. Okay, keep that
Oh,
to
I'm
yourself.
not. They know.
All right, keep that to yourself.
They know.
All right, y'all. We out of here.